This is Beaty-Coffey of the Ministry of Uncover No More. To the River Charles is by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I had a poem come out of me as I began to read this. I've read it twice. Please understand that Charles means free man and Diana means divine. And so obviously I've gone back to Europe when I began to read this twice. And I will tell you that when I lived on Rayburn in Austin, Texas, I was doing some laundry in the middle of the night or early morning. I couldn't sleep. And Princess Diana is whom I witnessed dying in a terrible car crash. Not Charles, the one who is full of infidelity. Not Charles. I think his sons are very strong. And it is because of their dear mother. Here's the poem that came out. Are we free when River Charles loves infidelity? How can it be moral when Diana Chattel could not quarrel? I remember the divine water and blood birds, though wicked monsters treat us as fodder. They just keep feeding their ugliness. And the grand old party, the Republican Party, showed us all of their false ugliness yet again at their huge conference, CPAC, just this week. It's full of everybody thinking about it on Twitter, and I just have to back away because that's just anathema to me. I had already read the poem, and I know where goodness and greatness is going. Good morning, Bernie Sanders. I'm sorry this country is as stubborn as it is in our lifetime this time. To the River Charles, river, that in silence windest through the meadows bright and free, till at length thy rest thou findest in the bosom of the sea. 4 long years of mingled feeling, half in rest and half in strife, I have seen the waters stealing onward like the stream of life. 2016 to 2020 is where I am bringing Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Bernie Sanders, and I this morning to look at a certain river. It's going on a blog article. There's a certain man that began a history with Charles Schultz yesterday on Twitter, regardless of the bullshit. Thou hast taught me, silent river, many a lesson deep and long. Thou hast been a generous giver. I can give thee but a song. Oft in sadness and in illness, I have watched thy current glide, till the beauty of its stillness overflowed me like a tide. And in better hours and brighter, when I saw thy waters gleam, I have felt my heart beat lighter and leap onward with thy stream. Not for this alone I love thee, nor because thy waves of blue from celestial seas above thee take their own celestial hue. Where yon shadowy woodlands hide thee, and thy waters disappear, friends I love have dwelt beside thee, and have made thy margin dear. More than this, thy name reminds me of 3 friends, all true and tried, and that name like magic binds me closer to thy side. Friends, my soul with joy remembers how like quivering flames they start when I fan the living embers on the hearthstone of my heart. Tea is for this, thou silent river, that my spirit leans to thee. Thou hast been a generous giver. Take this idle song from me. And what I've committed to do as the weather gets cooler is get to my bodies of water around here. And I have 2 of them in parks that are just beautiful. And I have time, sometimes, many weeks, to just steal away for a couple hours and listen and watch the water, maybe do some coloring, some artwork. Because I am not of one peoples, I am of the other. I have no more friends, but only those that I remember fondly. It is time to go forward into the unknown of today. Each day, and keep it simple like that. I have drawn runes with my poem and Mr. Longfellow's. I have not read them yet. It will be coming soon.